Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X-2 on the Mysterious JG. We are in the Via Infinito, working our way down to the deep depths to find out the secrets of Trema. Now, I happen to know it's 100 levels deep, which I think I've said during the LP, so I'm not giving you new information. But you don't know that playing the game for the first time, unless you got like the freaking game guide or something. By the time this game came out, I think the era of online facts was underway a bit, so... These guys I don't think oversoul, so I don't have to worry about them too much. Or maybe they do, maybe I'm wrong. Mostly robotic enemies don't oversoul in this game. Yep, so slowly but surely learning the Dark Knight skills. That is one of the dress spheres that I had always assumed I would have maxed by the end of the game. I don't know if I can be bothered to max out all of the dress spheres. I've tried to do that before for fun, but I mean, unless I actually take time to do off-screening and grinding for abilities, it's not actually going to happen over the course of 2 playthroughs. Alright, I want to pay attention now to what level I'm actually on. 12. Okay. So we've got a little ways to go. I think you got to get past level 20 before you start encountering enemies other than Tonberries that you actually see on screen and can choose to fight or avoid. We all learned poison proof together as a family. That should mean that they're all now advancing towards the same follow-up passive ability, right? Stone proof, okay. Stone proof. And stone proof. I'm gonna keep the ribbon equipped on Yuna just in case. Sometimes fighting that enemy that you can't avoid will give you access to the ability to leave the cloister. But unless you're at one of the, quote, grand cloisters, floors 20, 40, 60, etc. God damn it. That wasn't right, apparently. You can't return to where you came from. At least I think that's how it works. I'm pretty sure you can't get to level 98 and then jump back. You'd have to start at level 80 or level 100. That's right, face full of stuff attack from Yuna. Just keep hacking at it till it dies. Just keep stabbing it till it stops moving. That's Yuna's solution to everything. So yeah, we're seeing the same couple of maps over and over. There'll be a few new maps further down, but the enemies that we would encounter there that we have to try to evade, we're not seeing yet, so we can't see those maps yet. I just got poison proof, motherfucker! So you're probably not worth fighting, but I do want to make sure I fought one of you oversold. Seems to take a lot of battles with these guys before you oversoul one. Because the rules are, depending on the enemy species, for every X you defeat, the next one you fight is oversold. So I guess with Tonberries you have to defeat quite a few before you get a chance to oversoul them. I got a nice upskirt shot of Yuna and her like death armor there. That was pretty... That was the thing. We're getting pretty close to our first grand cloister other than the actual initial one. What the hell, guys? You can't oversoul. Why am I even fighting you? I'm about to find out why they call them Revolver. That was a delayed death animation. Here, Tomberry. You always want to time the strike so you can somehow interrupt the chef knife's attack, but it just doesn't work that way. Although I appear to completely miss there. Whiff. Let's keep on keeping on. I sure hope Trema's dark secret or the secret of what happened to Trema or whatever I'm looking for is worth it. This is getting boring. I guess at low levels this might be already pretty challenging. As it is, we're just kind of hacking at stuff a lot. That's more interesting than Blitzball. It's also a great place, like if we didn't already know the white magics that these guys teach, it would be a great place to learn some, or blue magics rather. Because you can encounter these, you know, you got a fact that tells you which enemies you learn blue magic from, you just go to the appropriate level of this dungeon, they're always going to be there. I think we could have learned Heaven's Cataract and White Wind or Mighty Guard or something from those enemies, except that we already knew it. Well, this is interesting. Chocobo Eater, eh? Okay, apparently Chocobo Eater not that tough in this game. Did we fight a Chocobo Eater as part of the main story? I guess we did back in that silly mission where we rescued a Chocobo. To give Clasko the ability to start a Chocobo ranch, which we then never did anything with. We have to go back and do something with that. Apparently, I fucked up and I needed to have done something with that in Act 3 to get everything. But we can still try to do something with it now. Are you gonna Oversoul? No? Okay. If you Oversoul, you might live slightly longer. Or at least I'd be obligated to try to steal from you to see if you got cool loots as a Oversoul Tonberry. I'd eat cool treats when stealing from Oversoul enemies. Not making any sense, sorry. At least you got off an attack, Chocobo Eater. You should be proud. Can't remember what it's actually called, but it's reminding me a little bit of an enemy from Final Fantasy 13-3 Lightning Returns, which, man, those guys were a big pain in the butt to deal with. I guess they were like anything eaters. Alright, here we go. Let's try to scan him. I didn't notice if we stole from it or not. A fiend that roams about by the light of its lantern. It fires off magic and dabs enemies with its chef's knife. It's got a lot of hit points. It's immune to all the breaks, so it doesn't really matter too much that we didn't get those. All the good, yeah, all the breaks pretty much. It's immune to gravity, takes half damage from water, no weaknesses, which is kind of an annoyance. Might as well use this route to get back, so I'll have even better defense. Did it say it doesn't have anything? Okay, good. I think I stole whatever it has and then wasn't paying close enough attention. And that's right, they don't actually have MP at all, really. I'll just go back to Dark Knight. So it's going to take a few turns to do this. But yeah, basically an oversold version of Tonberry does Tonberry stuff but throws in some magic attacks. Which can be a pretty big deal if you're fighting Tonberries and all of your layout is set to try to absorb physical damage. There you go. Now we defeated an oversold Tonberry. And they drop Turbo Ethers, which are kind of valuable in this game and not easy to come by, but I don't know if it's worth fighting enough Tonberries to oversoul one Tonberry to get one, you know. But we do want to start fighting Tonberries again because now we have to work our way towards having it oversoul again. For reasons I cannot explain. Just some part of me wants to see Graceland. My traveling companion is 9 years old. He's the son of my first memory. And I have reason to believe we both will be received in grace. Yeah, that's the thing. So, Cloister 20 coming up, folks. We're almost done with this. For now, at least. We'll be back in this dungeon for sure. Stone proof. To do as we please. Stone proof. You're not going to. 20 levels in, something better happen. I mean, come on. Ooh, it's taking a while to load here. So I believe we have the option to go up, level, and come back down to here. I think. If not, I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to have a lot of rework to do. Oh, you can continue for the deepest cloister reached. So never mind, maybe it doesn't make a difference to get down 20 levels. Hey, you look familiar. Would you like me to tell you about Xanarkand? I went there. I could tell you what happened.
Maester Keenock.
Oh, she knows Keenock. Hi. Seymour killed me.
Unsent?
He's something. He looks like he's got stomach pain. He's a giant spider is what he is. So, this is not Boris. This is a palette swap version of Boris. Let's get our defense and stuff up. Let's scan this feller. And then let's get our thieves in there so they can steal. Actually, hit points wise, it looks weaker than the Tonberry, oversold Tonberry. It's a spider that spits debilitating web onto its prey before striking. If victory seems out of reach, you better run while you still can. So it might be overkill to pass through all these gates, but I want to steal from them. That did some damage, I'll say that. Maybe we all need to be Master Thieves until we steal from... Oh, Yuna didn't get to do any jumping around from dress sphere to dress sphere. I don't see any reason not to do Mighty Guard and Bad Breath, actually. And that may have inflicted everyone with slow. No, with poison. Because I'm not in the Dark Knight dress sphere. This thing's not being easy to steal from, is it? There we go, Kinesis badge. Oh, and they no longer have poison because Dark Knights are immune. So anything it isn't immune to, it's going to get, although apparently it's immune to just about everything. G end. Oh, that inflicted stop. Didn't affect Yuna because she's got ribbon. Luckily with Mighty Guard on, it can't do that much to them. Stop will wear off after a while. It just did, apparently. Yeah, but this is the first boss of the Via Infinito, so things are going to get a lot harder from here. I think we're already getting fairly close. Spider Bite, that's my favorite cocktail. And stop inflicted again. What happened to Yuna? Why isn't she moving? Yeah, Yuna, I don't know what happened to her. She got kind of confused there for a minute. She wasn't stopped. She had her movement animations, and she's immune to stop. She just kind of... Her meter wasn't doing anything. Oh, it was waiting for her turn to come up so she could launch an attack, I guess. Is this a glitch thing where, like, the characters who are stopped have to act before Yuna's turn comes up? Because that's not helping me out at all. I guess not. It's supposed to be safe. Yuna could turn into an alchemist and just heal everybody up, but... Yeah, I figured it's not worth it. So, we leveled up, we got the last Crimson Sphere, at least we will.
The wandering unsent.
Pretty messed up, kind of like Macon, huh?
You think there are more in here?
More Macons? I hope
Probably.
not.
I think we should go home now.
Chicken walk.
Let's ease their pain. You're going?
Let's give them some whiskey.
I knew it.
Well, no one said you had to come. Scored key items, Crimson Sphere number 8. So we will now return to the top floor. And, because now we've got all the Crimson Spheres, we can watch them all. Beyond level 20, things are going to get tougher anyway. Matter of fact, we might come back down just far enough to encounter this one enemy type, and I can show you how bad it'll fuck your party up. Only tech I've ever found that works successfully against this enemy type is Berserkers with evade and attack as skill. I wonder what's inside. Ah, nothing special. We don't have to go in there. Well, security guards have to take it easy. Well, we don't want to worry the grown-ups. Yeah. What could be in there if Posse won't even go back in? The mighty Posse. So back on the ship, we'll watch all the Crimson Spheres and probably at that point call it a video. You know, that place reminds me of the far plane. Promise we won't go back there. I promise. Not. Heaven's darkest secrets are buried beneath that labyrinth. I say we go dig them up. Dig them up, dig them up, dig them up. Yeah! Alright, treasure spheres. So Yevon's secret, I think, is the Barrelized sphere we got. I guess we didn't get the Nuge sphere. I know we didn't get Gippel's sphere. Pain's sphere is something we get late in the game automatically as part of the story. So depending on whether we get Nuge's sphere, I have to go back and see how we do that. That's pretty much all that's missing. So let's watch Crimson Record number 1. The date and details of this recording are unknown.
This is rough.
Isn't Team 3 getting a little carried away? But this was supposed to be a drill.
It's a rough drill. My over-involved clothing are making it difficult to fight. Clothing is making it difficult.
Hey, aren't you an Al-Bhed? Why are you trying out for the Crimson Squad?
I was
Hey,
bored.
the Al-Bhed want to protect Spirit too. I wanted
Fuck
to be
you.
a Crusader, but apparently we're not eligible. Besides, no one can handle one of these babies like an Al-Bhed can.
And then he points to his crotch.
Even if the Maester's okay with it, what about everyone else?
Fuck them.
Shut up. We'll get reported.
My name's Barreleye. I'm from Bavel. You?
My name's Nuge. I'm from the Youth League, which doesn't exist yet.
I've seen
I'm
this
the
100 times.
I'm the
You
huge
have a lot of
Nuge.
people sooner shoot an Al-Bhed than tell them their name.
It's Nuge.
The
And
Nuge?
now I'm gonna shoot you.
Hey, Nuge, my name is Gippel.
And you?
Hey, Gippel. My name is Nuge. Oh, and you? He's asking the player what our name is. It's Mysterious JG. That's totally my real name and everything, dudes. Alright, well, we've got another sphere whose details are unknown. Sphere 2, let's check it out.
Ammo!
I'm out!
Probably should have started a whole video of just this.
Don't give up!
Me?
Thanks, Tuxedo Mask.
Now what?
After you!
Scared?
Bang!
Well, there's no Iron Giants in this area of the game. Why did someone say bang? What are you, like, Kevin Sullivan missing a running attack to somebody who's draped across the ropes? There's a bunch of fiends who don't appear in the desert attacking them. No wonder they were so intimidated.
How dare you?
Nuge, word has it. You're searching for a place to die.
Who's this?
You serious?
It's harder than it sounds.
There's just not a lot of nice places to die.
You were ready to give up back there. Ready to die.
Yep, you messed it up for me.
Very perceptive. You'll be a legend among recorders.
You're a legend yourself. The Crusaders won't soon forget Nuge the Undying.
Although everyone else
So
will.
why?
It's my life to throw away.
So shut up.
Nuge!
Hey,
So, Payne was the recorder for these guys. I don't remember if we knew that or not. And they were wandering around together trying out for some kind of elite Green Beret fighting force. Let's move on to Crimson Record 3. Date and details are unknown. We should ask the people who are in the recording.
What do you make of this Operation Mihen?
I think it sucks.
with a weapon like that, it's gotta work, right?
Yeah, right.
It's that powerful? A machina that can topple sin. Wow, that's a little scary.
I think the whole point is to give you one
Machina
battle
this,
where you control
machina that.
Team
There's
1.
nothing to worry about if you use them right. So, once we get Sin, the calm will come. Got anything exciting planned?
I was gonna nail our recorder.
Hadn't really thought about it.
It sounds dull.
First, he wants to drop dead, and now he's looking for excitement.
Death
Guess we
excitement.
better think of something fun to keep Nuge entertained, huh?
So he doesn't kill us and himself. Yeah, Nuge is a barrel of laughs. He's a fun guy, no wonder they all admire him so much. His abusiveness, suicidalness. Oh, Barrel Eye's like, why don't you join us, Payne? It would be nice to have this be a little bit less of a sausage fest, even if just for appearance's sake. Crimson Record number 4. Boy, fun times on that boat, huh?
We've reports of something extremely dangerous inside this cave, but we lack more detailed information.
By the way, please kill me when I turn into a spider monster.
No, you are simply to investigate. Report your findings back to me.
And then I'll ask you what it's like to go to
Those who return
Xanarkand.
here alive will become formal members of the Crimson Squad.
Yeah, boy.
There aren't enough weapons for all of you.
Looks like the
Claiming a
Russian
weapon for
army.
yourself will be part of this exercise. This is it, gentlemen. You have your orders. Begin.
To begin. So they start attacking each other to get a weapon? Alright, that's kind of messed up. If that's what's happening. Apparently this is one of the longer recordings. We've got a lot of panting. Oh wow, somebody shuffled along the carpet and then touched the metal doorknob. Ooh. Ah. Okay, well that was fun. Let's try listening to Crimson Record number 5. So, when last we left our heroes, they were in a cave and everyone was panting. We come back now, we're in a cave and everyone's yelling. Okay, so everyone's going nuts, shooting each other.
Killing each other?
Well, they don't like non-L beds.
What's happened to everyone?
Extremely dangerous indeed.
That's what's causing it? Get out!
Get out! That thing that we don't even know what it is?
Count me out. I want no part of a group whose members kill each other.
So he's going to avoid NFL football teams. Because they're known for killing each other. What am I even saying?
Fine.
Both gonna be pussies, I'll go. Man, I gotta say, Payne's got some work to do as far as getting a nice, neat close-up on these guys killing each other. You can barely tell they're killing each other, Payne. Okay, so more guys killing each other as this sphere is about. So Gipple ducked a blast of fireflies which went into Nuge. Everyone pants some more. Barrel Eye gets into position for some naughtiness. Nuge is going to shoot Barrel Eye. Gipple's going to shoot Nuge. And now for no reason, Barrel Eye trains his gun on Gipple. Now this is where it gets dumb. Like, I don't know why that's happening. And the same thing was recreated right before we fought a Marlboro. Get out, you guys! And they all laugh and hug and drink a couple of Tauskis. And whale song seems to be occurring. Well, I guess I should have found some way to stall and had the next video start with us watching the Crimson Records, because there's just a little bit too much to see. So when we come back, we'll finish the rest of the Crimson Reports and Records, and we'll watch Evan's Secret, and I'll halfway fall asleep. I'm the Mysterious JG. I want to thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned next time as we finish the story. It's my story. It'll go the way I want it to, or I'll end it here. Yeah, we'll finish the story of the three dudes who, at least in the game manual and box art, tried to steal the game away from Yuna and the Gullwings. And we'll look into their story a little bit more next time. Thanks for watching.